This is chapter 22 of The Lake. Jake and Ollie help the guys set up the inflatable obstacle course on the lake. All of the campers are standing on the edge of the water, bouncing. After anchoring the course, the guys test it, climbing up, running through and around obstacles, and sliding down the slide into the water at the end. Andy laughs. Okay, looks like it's ready to go. 4 at a time. 2 counselors stand by the start and 2 by the finish. Kayla and I wade into the lake and stop about halfway along the giant orange inflatable. The water is almost up to my shoulders, but I love being in the lake, so I don't care. I watch as camper after camper runs along the obstacle course, some making it and others falling in. When they get off, I'm getting on it. Kayla moves along the inflatable a little further from me, getting a better look as the campers go by. My eyes drift to the forest, to the entrance of the trail that leads to the green flag route. It also leads to the side of the fire. I blink, my eyes flitting past and then shooting back. Was that a flash? I turn to face the forest, and through the pine trees I see it again. A glint, like light bouncing off glass. Lillian is watching. I'm about to call to Kayla when the inflatable suddenly dips toward me. I gasp and hold my hands out as if I can single-handedly stop it from tipping over. The 4 campers on it scream as they're thrown into the lake. It's too deep here for some of them. I grab Ava as she kicks to the surface. The other counselors rush over, and Andy shouts orders to the rest of the children to get out of the lake. Kayla has 2 of the campers who fell in, and Isabel is tall enough that she can walk on tiptoes back to land. Are you okay? I ask Ava. That was so cool! That's great. They loved it. The inflatable shrinks as it loses air. All of the campers are standing on the beach laughing and chatting about the inflata fail. At least they're not scared. Cora takes over from me and Kayla. Whew. She sits the girls who fell into the water down with a towel and asks them what happened. What the hell was that? Ollie asks me. I shrug. I have no idea. 1 minute I'm watching them, and the next the thing is falling toward me. There must be a hole in it, Kayla says. Andy shuffles over, face ashen. Are you sure okay? He asks me and Kayla. Kayla nods, linking arms with Jake. Do you know what was wrong with it? Jake asks. I had a look and found a small hole. Jake shakes his head. I must have missed it when doing my checks. Or Lillian did it after his checks. Then she watched me from the forest as the thing went down. I shiver and wrap a towel around myself, though I'm not actually cold. It might have torn on the way out there. These things happen, Andy, Mary says, joining our group. They don't, actually. Are none of them concerned that this could be more than an accident? How did it stand up for so long, though? The guys tug the inflatable to the beach and pull it up onto the grass. All right, campers, Cora says. Let's get changed and head back out for lunch. Hot dogs and s'mores. There's a collective cheer before the campers bundle into their cabins. I walk away from the group, my hands in fists, and head over to the inflatable. Marcus and Lorenzo are frowning at something. What is it? I ask, crouching down next to them. The inflatable material is slit. I take a deep breath through my nose. What could have done this? I ask. Lorenzo shakes his head. I don't know. It looks like a near cut, but could have been a rock. It looks like a neat cut, but could have been a rock. There are a few rocks on the beach, but none of them look particularly sharp. Something near the slit catches my eye. Let's leave this here until it's dry, then see if Andy wants to get a new one or have this one repaired, Marcus says. He and Lorenzo walk away. I run my finger over a sticky residue around the slit. It looks like the material was cut and then shoddily fixed. Someone taped it so it would stay inflated temporarily until the water ruined the tape. It was probably masking tape, which wouldn't hold for too long in water. Esme, come on, we need to get changed, Kayla calls. I stand and nod. Okay. What should I say to them all? I'll tell Kayla when we're getting ready and see what she thinks. I jog to our cabin and Kayla closes the bedroom door behind us. That was insane, she says, stripping off her soggy swimsuit. Uh-huh, I say, pulling clean underwear, a pair of shorts, and a t-shirt from the Chinese dresser. It's actually more insane than you think. Oh no, she says, rolling her eyes. I don't want to hear any more conspiracy theories, Esme. It's not a conspiracy theory. The cut looks like it was done with a blade, and there was this residue on it, the kind you get when you try to wash off a sticker. It was taped. Badly. Kayla shakes her head. You need to stop with this. Can you please listen to what I'm telling you? Right before it went down, I saw a flash in the woods. It's daylight. A flash wouldn't be visible. No, not like the camera the other night. This was like the sun bouncing off a lens. I'm telling you, Lillian did this. She watched and took photos too. Okay, stop. Caleb pulls on a t-shirt and scowls at me. If we stop talking about this, then it didn't happen. You're playing with fire, Esme, and it has to freaking stop. Forget this and forget Lillian. The whole thing was her fault anyway. I'm not risking my time here or my relationship with Jake over that crazy freak. I stand there speechless as she whips the door open and slams it behind her. Kayla has checked out. The games are getting more sinister, and I'm alone.